Hi, in this CLO video, I'm going to show you how we can edit the lengths of our seams and our sewing to be more customized. So in a different video, I go over all types of sewing, including segment sewing, which is sewing one segment to one segment, not really having any control over the length. Free sewing where we have control over the length, but it's more of creating the sewing versus editing later. And this video is going to be more about editing our sewing later. So you see I have this dress right here that there's a lot of like seams going on. It looks like not sitting right. So I have this bottom piece here that's going to be gathered into our main dress area. I want this part of my side seam to be flat and even on the side seam of this insert. But I want this part that's the upper area to be gathered to create some like drapes here on the side. And then I want this side seam to be completely even. So how I got to this point was I had a dress pattern that was just pretty like straight and flat. And I added this through an internal line and cut and sewed it. And so I made it bigger intentionally so that it would be gathered right here. But what happened in that process is this sewing line for this side seam became uneven and this side seam became uneven too. So now I want to just fix it and make it exactly how I want. So I'm going to start on this side seam, which I want to be completely even. So I don't want any gathering on this side, which is this side of my pattern right here and this side. So you can see I can always double check, like if I'm not sure if this part of my side seam is this back or this back, I can click in the 3D window and wherever I click on the pattern, that blue dot will appear. So that's just confirming that it is this side. So what I need to do is I need to take the length of whatever side seam that I want to keep and then apply that same length to the other side seam. So I'm just going to keep the front length as it is and make the back match. So I have some points here. So if there was no points, I could just click my segment and it would tell me the measurement of that whole side seam. But because I do have 3 segments making up this pattern, I'm just going to click and hold down shift on them to select all 3 of them. And that number is 37.276. So I need to make this back match that. So I'm going to right click, change length, 37.276, I think it was. And then I'm going to choose the direction that I want it to be added to. I do want it to be added to the bottom because if I add it to the top, that will really mess with the armhole. But the top and bottom doesn't necessarily mean the top of your pattern or the bottom or the end. It just means whichever side you started the pattern on when you created it. So that's what that means. So you might have to click back and forth to make sure you're on the right one. But you also have the option to evenly distribute it both directions. Or if you're shortening the length of your seam, it would shorten it evenly in both directions or shorten it by one of these. But for mine, I want it to be added to the start. So I'm going to click OK. And now that has been added. My pattern is not symmetric, which is what I want because both of these sides are different. But I'm just going to turn on simulation mode and see how that looks. Now that side seam is even, you can see the shaping here might need to be adjusted. So maybe I could bring that down a little bit. And then adjust the shaping later. But that's helping the hemline right there. But you can see the side seam is still a little curved. So what I would want to do for something like that is go in and edit my pattern and edit some of these curves right here. I might potentially bring in the back a little bit to pull that part back. And potentially do some smoothing of the curve right here. And you can see that's starting to hang a little bit straighter. So you might just want to use some of your edit pattern tools to go and manually adjust that. But our side seam is hanging flat right now, which is what we wanted. So now I'm going to rotate to the other side. And I want this part of my seam to be even. Oops. click Command Z to undo that. And I want this upper part to be gathered. So I'm going to need to add a point on this part of my side seam to match this. So this length is 30.348. So that means I want 30.348 to be a part of the pattern edge that has a marking. So I'm just going to lower that a little bit and just like bring that down a little bit. Just to give us a little bit more fabric. So I'm going to go and add a point on my pattern to let me know where that sewing can end. So I'm going to go to transform point / segment, but first let me just remind myself, oops, I keep clicking on that line, of what this segment is, 30.348. Then I will go and transform the point / segment, or sorry, I will go and add point / split line, which is also X on your keyboard. That when I go to my side seam, I can either manually click where I want the point to be, or I can right click. And this will give us this pop-up menu here. You can either split into 2 lines if you know the exact length you want each one to be, or you can split by length. And I know that I wanted mine to be 30.048, I think. I already forgot it, so it could be helpful if you write it down. And you can choose how many segments you want it to be split into. For this one, we only have room for one of those measurements. But then again, I need to choose what direction I want it. So right now, it's adding the 30.048 to the top, but I want it down here at the bottom based on what I'm working on. So I'm going to choose reverse and choose OK. So let me just double check. 30.048, 30.348. Let's see. If you ever don't get it correct, then I'm just going to change length, 30.348. So now we have both of those edges of the seam the exact same. So now I need to go in and edit the sewing. And you can see my sewing is already split up actually into 3 parts, which isn't necessary. So I'm just going to, with my edit sewing tool, just delete all of these. And I'm going to use segment sewing for this first one because we have equal segments. So that sewing is applied. And then I know that I want these parts of my seam to be uneven because I do want that gathering at the top. So then I'll turn on simulation mode. And now it's hanging flat at the bottom there, but then giving us some gathering at the top. So I could always go in if I wanted more gathering and expand that a little bit, just depending on the look that I'm going for. Now that it's in 2 separate parts or pieces of sewing, it doesn't affect the bottom at all, so I don't have to redo that. You can see my hem length might want some adjusting, but you can continue to like play around with that. And that's how you can edit seam lines, edit sewing to make it uneven. I'm just gonna switch into high resolution mode real quick to see what this looks like a little bit better. So I'll click high res and then give that a minute to simulate. And you can see now I have edited the seam lines. I can have gathering up here and even seam down here. And that's how you can go from seam lines or patterned edges that are uneven to making them more customized. Thanks.